Things are about to change. Things are about to change now. I know you've been on social media. I know you've listened to every point of view from every single podcaster, tweeter, Instagram person, whatever the case may be. You've heard it. But it's here. And it's now. And I'm excited. Have you felt this excited about music, hip hop in a long time like this before? Who would have thought that one verse could have shifted everything just like that? Who would have thought that it would have took one person to come out of hiding, not even hiding, just a hibernation, to just move everything and get everybody talking just like that? I look at the comments, I look at people and what they say on Twitter. I looked at myself and I felt so energized. It don't take much for us to actually start loving music again, especially when it comes to rap. It only takes a few people. Sometimes it only takes a verse. Sometimes it matters who delivers the verse. Now, somebody on Twitter actually said something to me and said it really matters who they're taking aim at. And I have to agree, just a tad. But don't you love it? Isn't this what we've been waiting on? I don't know what else to say. I've never been so active with people who enjoy rap and hip hop as much as I do, with conversations and going back and forth and just thinking about the possibilities. We haven't had anybody do this for a long time. And I'm happy we're here. I just want to see where it goes. Welcome to the STEM Society.
From the start, Can you down and playing their part, yeah. Going down, yeah.
The STEM Society.
Look. Burberry light, has been a play away from the start. Change for the homies, staying down and playing their part. Niggas just talking, never biting, they only bark. Keeping it gangster while you sensitive about your art. Fuck how you see it, got the vision, my shit is clear. Gated community, you niggas ain't coming near. Took it up higher, guess them heights is something you fear. Way that she do it, man, I almost shed me a tear. Looked at the blimp and said the boy is a pimp. In the box with the owners, my appetizer, you
the STEM Society.
Up with the quickness, I'm known for checking them temps. I don't fuck with you niggas if you ain't taking it.
Welcome back to the STEM Society. My name is Cole Jackson, and we're back here once again to talk about music, new releases, all of those good things. I am super excited to talk to you guys. The episode is going to be probably about one thing. But before we get into that, guys, I have to ask you, have you joined the society yet? Are you a part of the society? If you haven't joined the society, what's the problem? You need to join the society. That's right. Be a part of something special. Be a part of the society. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, to the YouTube channel, or if you enjoy this in podcast form, you can always subscribe via Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any of the DSPs that you enjoy. But please, why aren't you a part of the society? Why aren't you a part of something that's growing every day? Because if you're not a part of the society, how are you going to be able to enjoy this content every week? 2 shows every week. If you're listening to it via a podcast form, it's every Wednesday and Sunday. And if you're watching on YouTube, it's every Monday and Thursday. Very easy. But thank you guys for everybody who has been supporting. Thank you guys for showing up yet again. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate all the support, but it could be more. Share. Let somebody know you enjoy this music content or you hate this music content. It doesn't matter. The only thing I'm asking for is a play, a like, a subscription, whatever it is. Please help grow this. Break the algorithm chains. With that being said, I don't even want to mess around. Let's go ahead and get to what we got to get to because I'm excited to talk to you guys today.
New releases.
I know what you want me to talk about, but I have to get some other things out first. So Big Sean actually dropped a single called Precision. And I got to be real with you guys. He dropped a freestyle earlier that week, of course, talking about the big three. And he came with it, man. Big Sean has been he's kind of been out of the scene for a little while. I think the last time he came out with something was 2020. Detroit was the last thing he came out. Detroit 2 came out in 2020. So the freestyle was very surprising. He had on his Instagram. I thought he went crazy. And on top of that, whether you want to believe it or not, because other things came out, he dropped a single. It's called Precision. The first thing that I wrote down in my notes when my initial reaction to the song was, where the hell have you been, Big Sean? It's easy to say Big Sean can rap, but it's really hard to say that when you've been gone for 4 years. I need you to kind of be more consistent. And in the freestyle he dropped earlier in the week, he said consistency is his biggest problem. We know that. But at the end of the day, man, he came out strong. Came out really, really strong with the song, with the Precision song. Big Sean still lyrically is there. I honestly felt like anybody who listens to Detroit 2 knows that Big Sean is still a strong lyricist. I completely felt like he was going to fall off, even though he had that freestyle early in the week. I was like, there's no way. I don't know if he's still in shape to be able to put out a good song. I got to be honest. The Precision song is actually really good. The Project Pat flip was solid. I see what you did there, and I enjoyed it. I liked the song. I went through it about 2 times just to see what I could catch and see who was throwing shots. Big Sean is still lyrically a solid rapper, but at the end of the day, are we getting an album from this? Is this something that's just a fad? Like, I'm at the point now where it's just like, yo, man, like, you picked the wrong time to come out because somebody else stepped on your single, and I'm not saying that he meant to do that, but your timing is really bad. Hopefully we can get a project from Big Sean this year. If he's going to be rapping like this, I most definitely am going to be picking it up. But I'm tired of Big Sean treating rap like it's like a phase in his, like, is it just he don't like to rap? Is it because he don't understand? He don't like the I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure out why Big Sean don't put out more music on a regular basis. I know he had a kid, and I think he went through some medical stuff too, and he's had probably some really crazy things happen in his life right now. But if you want us to be talking about you, Sean, like, you gotta show up, because again, super solid. The song is solid. The raps are there. I love that he used a Project Pat song, and it felt good. But your timing, my man. Your timing is terrible. I want to see you be active, man. Like, I want you to be active in this whole thing that's going on right now. And I thought it was super bold in your freestyle to start calling out Big Three and letting people know where you've been at and where you stand. I love that. But if you're going to be active, you need to be active, because right now it is about to be I'm not going to say chaos, but this is like, it's happening. It's happening. And I don't know if you're ready for this or not. So love the song. If you guys enjoy Big Sean, I would tell you to go ahead and give it a listen. It should be most definitely something you enjoy. And I hope that Big Sean is going to give us more stuff, because if he's not, and he's just going to sprinkle out singles all throughout the year, then you can keep that. I'm not here for that. All right. So I listened to the new Sir album called Heavy. 16 tracks, 50 minutes long. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very biased about this. I don't feel like Sir has made a bad album. And this is another one. Sir completely delivered. I remember him. He dropped the track with Isaiah Rashad, which I thought was fire. But Sir is just really good at this music stuff. I don't know who else is him, like niggas like him, Masego, Daniel Caesar, like cats like that just get it, and they make great music. And this is just another example of just knowing your fucking craft. He had songs on there like 6 Whole Days, which got me in my feelings, because yes, I have completely fucked up a relationship before and been in my feelings and staring directly at the damn sun. Yes, it just gave me that feeling of, wow, like you are really fucking shit up. But then you get songs like No Evil, which I think that was really good. Wanting somebody so much that you don't care about anything, all the red flags that you see. It's a lot of solid music. It's really solid music on there. There was one song in particular that I enjoyed a whole lot, and it's called Satisfaction. That is my favorite song so far. I've only listened to Heavy once, but he had a song with Anderson .Paak called Poetry in Motion, and I just I couldn't get with it. And I know that's crazy because it's Anderson .Paak and Sir, and it makes a lot more sense that it should be something that I enjoy, but I just couldn't get with it. This album is good for making playlists. If you most definitely want to have need some songs for having some company over, I guarantee you will find some songs on this Heavy album that is going to get your company ready to go. I promise you that. Again, Sir always delivers. I've never had a bad experience with any Sir album. So with that being said, take time out, get out of the hip hop shit for a little bit, and go listen to this Sir Heavy album. I promise you will enjoy it. You will enjoy it. Okay. It's time. I gotta so much that goes with this. So this was very anticipated. And there's more than just one song. It's more than just the Like That song. It delivered outside of the Like That song. First and foremost, I get one of my favorite versions of Future. I get Toxic Future. Future telling them to bring the racks out. Look, you just fucking for a bag, or you fucking for a name, or you fucking me because of a name. All of that stuff that Future gives to you in some of his best music is on this album. He does a great job with that. I really enjoyed that side of Future, like always. I mean, it's Future. What do you expect? He gonna talk about drugs. He gonna talk about women. He gonna talk real bad about women. He's gonna talk all of this stuff, talking about women fucking for fame and chains. Come on, man. You know what you get with that. But the great touch that they added to this album was the Prodigy clips. Prodigy from Mobb Deep, who was God, man, gone way too soon, but one of the OGs in the game that was like an awesome producer. He just did a lot for hip hop. And Metro felt the need to sprinkle a lot of different clips that were very relevant to a lot of shit that's going on right now from Prodigy, and I thought that was a great add-on to the album, and it just felt really good to hear stuff like that. The features were on point. The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, Kendrick Lamar, Young Thug, Rick Ross. Great. None of the features felt like they were out of place. Every feature on each song made sense. That was great placement. The song placement was great. Like, I didn't have a problem with this. There were some skips on the album. Don't get me wrong. There were some skips on there, but they all made sense on every song that they was on. To me, the highlight of the whole album, and y'all might think I'm crazy for saying this, but I gotta say it, is Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin did exactly what he had to do. I think this is some of the most solid production that Metro Boomin has done. I think Metro Boomin had a point to prove after that tweet and delete that he did about Drake always winning and him not getting a lot of awards, or him not getting a lot of credit. I'll put the tweet up there, but him not getting a lot of credit for Heroes and Villains, which was a great project. And I think he felt like he was getting cheated because Her Loss was winning a lot of stuff that he earned. So what he did was he took that energy and put it into the music. And I can't be mad at that. I felt like he showed up and he did what he had to do. He put to rest a lot of people's doubts, and I enjoy that. Favorite songs off the album right now, currently: Type Shit, Like That, Slimed In, Magic Don Juan. Oh my God. Magic Don Juan is good when the beat switched. The very first part of Magic Don Juan, I didn't enjoy at all. But the second half, when the beat switched, love it. Cinderella, Fried, Seen It All. Those are my favorite songs on the album so far, and that's a lot of songs. But I think a lot of people jumped out the window when they said album of the year. I think some of y'all niggas need to calm the fuck down. It's not album of the year material. It is a great album. Don't get me wrong. I completely enjoy this. This is not solid enough for album of the year. Let's calm down. I think we're going off of one song and we're not really thinking about everything as a whole. Probably one of my favorite samples was on Seed It All. He actually sampled Quiet Storm, Mobb Deep's Quiet Storm, which this is completely worth your time. We Don't Trust You is worth your time. I promise you. It is bigger than one song. I think a lot of people are going crazy because it's one song. It's like that song with Kendrick Lamar, but it's more to it than that. Like, we got to kind of get past this song a little bit so we can kind of start giving Future and Metro Boomin credit for what they put out there, because this was very anticipated and they delivered. I can't even be mad at it. They really fucking delivered on this album. So take time out to listen to everything outside of Like That. I know y'all are learning the lyrics or whatever the case may be, but take time out to listen to the full project and get a better understanding of why I feel like this is so good. Please. And don't forget, in 3 more weeks, we get another one. They're putting out 2 albums. And I don't even know how they're going. Are they going to even try to top this? Very pleased with the final project. The final product, completely worth it.
The STEM Society.
What the fuck do these people know about me? Everybody on the block talk about me. Way back in the day you used to doubt me. Now that you see I'm on, you wanna out me. What the fuck do these people know about me? Everybody on the block talk about me. Way back in the day you used to doubt me. Now that you see I'm on, you wanna out me. Got your boy feeling like I'm Fat Gucci. Feds wanna do me, hoes wanna sue me. If you get some money, better bring it back to me. Everybody on the web acting like they knew me.
This is STEM Society.
I'm just rocking new shit, dressed like I serve an 8-ball, no pool stick, get my record clean.
So typically in this part of the show, I actually bring you guys some news, kind of tell you guys what's happening, just kind of give you guys some factual stuff, some stuff that I pulled up. I'm not doing it tonight. This Kendrick verse has got me so excited. Okay, I got to do it. Can we do it, please? Here.
Yeah! They squabbling out here now. Yeah!
Kendrick Lamar has brought back this feeling that I haven't felt in a long time. Every time I hear Kendrick go into something like this, it takes me back to Control and how that Control verse made everything go crazy. It does. I'm sorry, but it just does, and I love it. Let's not act like Kendrick hasn't been warning people. I don't know if y'all remember Family Ties, but he said in Family Ties, which was all the way back in 2021, smoking on your top 5. Smoking on your top 5. Go back and listen to Family Ties. This has been a thing between Kendrick, Drake, sometimes Cole for a while now. People have been throwing shots at each other, but we haven't had the competitiveness in hip hop like this in a while. Like, it's different when it's Kendrick and J. Cole and Drake, because they have been the leaders of music or hip hop for the last 10 years. Like, it's just been them. They have been doing this for a while. And we, for better or for worse, we love all 3 of them. Some people more than others. But at the end of the day, when it comes to one of them coming out up front and doing this, we know what that means. We're planting. Kendrick is planting his flag, and I love it, because Drake can't go and do an Instagram post. He can't go in the DMs and cuss somebody out. He can't spend millions of dollars, and he can't little bro this nigga. He's going to have to rap. Drake's going to have to rap. And for better or for worse, because let me not take anything away from Drake at all. Because Drake is battle tested. Let's not act like he ain't been in no battles before. Let's go. Let's think about, if you're reading this, let's go back to that. We know what Drake can do, but sometimes you stay on top for too long and maybe you ain't got it in you. Like this. I'm going to put the lyrics up of some of the things that Kendrick says, probably on this side. And you think about how Kendrick came at this man. And you tell me, do you feel like Drake is ready for this? I'm stealing something from wrestling because I'm a wrestling fan. Kendrick is the final boss. Whether y'all want to believe it or not, this is my personal opinion, not yours, so you can feel the way you want to feel. I don't want any more. You can moan and groan about it all you want to, but this is my personal opinion. Kendrick is the final boss. Now, I know y'all probably going to go off of sales or how popular or catalog, but at the end of the day, when I look at things and when I look at the landscape, and I love Drake, and I love Cole, and I love Kendrick. But at the end of the day, Kendrick is the final boss. Kendrick has been the boogeyman for the last 10 years. He has been. If Kendrick drops an album, a lot of people move out of the way very quietly. And I'm not saying they don't do that for Drake or J. Cole. But Kendrick, it's different. Kendrick is a different animal. And say what you want to about Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, whatever you want to say about it. Hey, he stepped out and he did something different. Kind of like Honestly Never Mind. Just like J. Cole put out For Your Eyes Only. Everybody's kind of stepped outside of what they normally do. And I know a lot of people have put Kendrick under the fucking bridge because of that Mr. Morale album. But who, out of all three of these people, who do you think, who do you feel like is the final boss? Exactly. Look, man, let's be honest with ourselves. We know Drake is going to use whatever money he has to be able to get the best producers to do all of this stuff, and he might do another Scary Hours or whatever the case may be. Let's think about it from another angle. I want to hear J. Cole's response. That's who I want to hear from. Reason being is because J. Cole has literally he's built equity for the last 2 years. I think a lot of people disrespected J. Cole because they felt like he wasn't good enough or he wasn't as good as Kendrick or Drake. I've listened to conversations where people talk down about it. Well, in the area that I live in, saying his raps are basic or I could do that, or he don't really do what he's supposed to do. So I think some of the naysayers that he heard from, I think he took it personal and started getting on people's songs and actually started watching these niggas on their own song. J. Cole has slid on damn near everybody he done got on the song with. And every time when he does that, the person whose song it is says, I think he got me. He got me. He got me. He's the best. He's the best one out here. So it's only fair to anticipate J. Cole meeting the final boss. J. Cole ain't sitting up here. He ain't on IG like that. J. Cole ain't out here doing all kinds of spending money crazy and all this other stuff. He don't get the accolades that Drake does. J. Cole is low-key one of those people who hide from the public just like Kendrick does. And that's what I want to hear. I think, and this, look, man, speculation is way more fun than the truth, and I love to speculate. But I feel like this is what J. Cole has been gearing himself up for. I feel like the response that J. Cole gives is going to be the one that's going to probably cut the champ's face. I don't know if Kendrick is ready to hear what J. Cole has to say. And I know you were thinking like, oh, Cole, like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's really all about Drake and Kendrick. Nah. Those bars that Kendrick was aiming had some, the stuff that Kendrick was shooting, it was some, and J. Cole's name was on some of them bullets as well. And I'm at the point where I feel like this is going to really, really come down to what J. Cole has to say on a track going against Kendrick. Drake's going to do what Drake's going to do. But it's the J. Cole response that I'm anticipating. And I might be the weird person out of everybody, but the J. Cole response is what is going to shake some things up, because I feel like J. Cole has been ready for this. Call me crazy, call me nuts. I honestly feel like this is just something, even though these are a generation of rappers that's actually on their way to transitioning out of being full-time rappers and into probably whatever else they want to do. I think this is what we've been missing. Legit competition in rap, we have been missing this. Somebody stepping out and saying, look, you're not better than me. He literally said there's no fuck a big three, it's big me. That's a statement. We haven't had artists being that bold in a while, and I'm just ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for some of the side people, as far as like, I think Big Sean might jump into it. He might have a few songs here and there. But this kind of competition just hasn't been in hip hop in a while, and I'm ready for it. It's just what we've been waiting on. We know these three can really rap. We know they can rap. Even Drake. We know they can really rap. And it's just time, man. Let me go back to K-Dot and Drake one more time too. Drake has a lot to prove with this, because K-Dot has pretty much haunted him his whole career. Yes, I know he's super successful. Yes, I know Drake has all the accolades. Yes, I know Drake is one of the highest streaming people out here. I get all of that. But if we are honest with ourselves, he never really gets the respect that Kendrick gets. He don't. I mean, it's there for certain artists, and people like, oh, Drake, he's going to do a verse. But he don't move stuff like Kendrick moves. Kendrick dropped that verse, and he moved a lot. He shifted shit. A lot of shit. Ask Big Sean. He stepped on Big Sean really bad. And Big Sean was geared up to do this, the freestyle, the song, everything. Big Sean had it set up, and Kendrick just destroyed all of it. And Drake, for me, in my opinion, this is just one of those things this is one of those hills that Drake can't get over. No matter what he does, no matter how hard he tries, no matter what kind of rap he puts out, because, again, Scary Hours 3, he was rapping. He was rapping on that. But it just ain't what Kendrick does. And I know you're just like, oh, man, this is a love fest for Kendrick. I told you I can be biased sometimes, and I'm being biased today. Kendrick, for better or for worse, is the final boss. And I don't think Drake is prepared to handle what comes with this. Now, you can try to do your back-to-backs, and you can try to do your Summer 16s, but those aren't going to work. You're going to have to get in your rap bag. Drake's really going to have to get in his rap bag for this one. And this might not be as a long of a fight as we think it's going to be, as far as songs are concerned. Because I feel like Kendrick he is ready to go. Say what you want to, but when Dot is outside, niggas move. Niggas move. They move. So I'm just happy to see that we're getting this type of competition or this type of rap battle between some heavyweights. And again, I'm not trying to disrespect what we got going on right now, but it just feels like a LeBron James era of music, man, where people want to be on the same team and they want to do all of this other stuff. And let's not forget, my personal opinion, listening to We Don't Trust You, this is a damn near whole diss album to Drake. Future is completely just like, I don't fuck with that nigga no more. But when you listen to the album, you think about some of the things that some of the songs on here and some of the things that have been said in the album. This is a completely Drake album. And I think the cherry on top was the Kendrick verse. So we'll see. I'm very interested to see how this goes. I'm super excited about rap again. Like, I don't know if y'all feel the same way I feel, but being able to get on Twitter, being able to get on Instagram, being able to get on TikTok, just being able to get on these different platforms and just seeing the comments come out or seeing what people got to say. Niggas digging up prominent podcasters talking about this whole situation. People digging up old verses. People digging up old interviews. When's the last time we've had this in hip-hop, in rap? It's been a while. That's how I know Kendrick is the final boss, because niggas say stuff all the time, but stuff like that don't happen all the time. It just don't. So I hope and pray that this continues to be what I want it to be. Now, what I want it to be is responses. I want a ton of songs, and I want some side characters. Think about it. We're going to get some Big Sean stuff. I know we are. We still got Pusha T out there just hanging around. Future has already made it abundantly clear that he don't mess with Drake. Metro Boomin does not mess with Drake at all. They've unfollowed each other, even though I'm just like, that's some girl shit, but it is what it is. But this is competition. This is it. And I know some people say, yo, this is not gonna hit like the Control verse hit all those years ago, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a flying fuck. This is what I want. This is what I've been waiting on. And thank God that Kendrick came out of his hyperbolic time chamber to serve these niggas up. Because they have to face the final boss, and I am 100% behind it. So for everybody who's kind of sitting back, whining, complaining, whatever the fuck you're doing, it's real competition again. Because it's going to be some songs coming out. It's going to be some songs. It's going to be responses. It is everything I've been wanting for a very long time. A friend of mine who I was in, we was in a group chat, was saying, yo, I haven't been this excited for music since 2017. And I'm just like, yeah, like, this is exciting. So let's appreciate what Kendrick has done, because he has brought back the feeling that we have been missing in hip hop for a while.
And bitch, you already know I like a nigga all hunting dance blue. You know what I'm saying? Blue faces and shit, big ones.
The STEM Society.
Gang related, nigga. Payroll. HPK. Cardo. Yeah. Man. Quit worrying about these hoes, nigga, get you a roll. 20 G's in my pocket got me sagging for show. Bitch, all in my DM talking all that shit. You just an Instagram model, I like hoes that strip. Condo, bottle water in a house in the hills. Big D's in my chain got me shining for real. Got rich off rapping, that shit I live. And if I ever drink Henny, gotta be that Prius. And the game ain't the same, so fuck these hoes.
The STEM Society.
He just clocking some dough. Caked up in the telly bear, back in the hole. Me, I'm at the Louis store. I got racks to blow. Bitch, mackin' ain't shit, but a hobby to me.
Artist to watch.
This week I brought you a UK artist by the name of Skrapz. He's a UK rapper from West London. I'm listening to him because I came across him on Instagram. My algorithms just kind of he popped up on via my algorithm. So I went to go listen to his new album called Reflections, and I like it, man. Melodic rap. He's talking a lot of street shit. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he's a grime rapper from the UK. I enjoyed this album, so I'm enjoying this album so far. I've only got maybe 6 tracks in. Haven't skipped anything yet. I think right now his Reflections album is killing the charts. I don't know where he's ranked, but I think he's like top 5 in the UK charts right now. But man, not really. I've listened to a lot of UK drill. I'm still trying to learn the difference between like grime and drill and all of the different genres in hip hop. But I know he's a grime rapper from what I read. But man, I love his rapping style because it's melodic, but it's still on some street shit. I enjoy his lyrics. He's very lyrical. I'm 6 tracks in. The production is solid. It's working for me. So just from what I've heard so far, I want to go back and listen to what Skrapz has actually put out. Apparently, there's a mixtape that he put out called 80s Baby that's like apparently like one of his best projects. But I wanted to just go ahead and bring him to the show. His name is Skrapz. He's a UK rapper from West London. Make sure you give him a try. I'm going to check out his catalog. Go listen to his new album. It's called Reflections, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. This is for my UK rap fans. Like, I have to bring the diversity to this show because I listen to UK rap now. UK rap is a part of like my whole music thing. So if you don't listen to UK rap, this is not for you. But if you want to give him a try, man, go give him a try. If you're a fan of people like Rich 32 or Gigs or Skepta, I think you will enjoy Skrapz, the Reflection album. Give him a chance. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. But if you haven't joined the society, I don't know what's wrong. Come join the society. Be a part of something special. I'm only asking for a play. I'm only asking for a like. I'm only asking for a listen. It would be great if you subscribe, though. Take time out and subscribe to the BYNK Radio YouTube channel. And if you don't like the YouTube stuff, you can always subscribe via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any one of your favorite DSPs. If you like the podcast form better than you like the YouTube form, that's fine. And give me a comment. Whether you like it, like the content, or you don't like the content, let me know. I can't get better. I can't grow if you don't give me any kind of feedback. I appreciate everybody for showing up, man. Enjoy the rest of the week. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday. Peace out.
The STEM Society.
Hitting corners in a Chevy like KD. Looking for a damn bitch, she could pay me. Is you with it or you not, bitch, pay me. Choosing for you went up, ain't shit free. Niggas talk behind my back, it don't fade me. My mama taught me, well, you can't play me. Started pimping hoes when I was 18. Bought my first whip when I was 19. All black leather with a TV.
Thank you for joining the STEM Society.